Simply anyone. Go and ask anyone. They will tell you I was greener than the grass. Ooh, what a mess I was. Yes, I confess I was. Like a burbling, bloody baby at the font. You don't know the half of it because now I just laugh at it. Because now I know exactly what I want. Ooh, I want to be rich. With money to burn. 10 grand a week's what I ought to earn. I'll keep it in bundles in case of a slump. And I'll spread largesse and the IRS can take a running jump. I'll have all my suits made, a dozen at a time. I'll buy all the best shares, providing they climb. Give me half a chance and a small advance. My fingers itch to make me dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich. I see you on the bus, Evie. What's the door? I want to be rich and mix with the knobs.
Big deal.
Go crazy at night time, sleeping today. An American car as long as a street. And the local broads will arrive in hordes. It'll knock them off their feet. Stop the world. Let me ask you something. Look. Don't you think that's sexy? I mean, I've done all right with it up to now, haven't I? I mean, it says so much. Look again. I don't know how any chick in her right mind could resist that. I mean, anybody can walk up to a chick and say, darling, I love you. And how many cats do you know that can walk up to a chick and go, hey, baby, what's happening? I mean, a little thing like that could have changed the whole course of history. I mean, can you imagine if Josephine had walked up to Napoleon and went, hello, Monsieur Nappy Baby. What's happening? There would have been none of that, not tonight, Josephine, not tonight. It would have been anytime you like, Josephine, anytime you like. But I guess there comes a time in every man's life when isn't enough. But it should be able to try it at least one more time. I want to be famous and be in the news. Go out with a TV star whenever I choose. Give me half a chance to lead a dance and make my pitch, and I'll be dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich. Hey, my man, give me a little break here, will you? Move, I want to be rich. Mix with the knobs. Sit in the best seats with all of the snobs. I may go to Ascot to take a seat. In my gray top hat and my spats, in that I'd be company for the queen.
I don't think so.
I want to go traveling to Cannes and Capri, the French Riviera. That's my cup of tea. What's happening? Hi. What's your name?
My name is Eve, but I'm afraid you're wasting your time on me, little chap.
My, don't you talk high class. I mean, I've never talked to a high-class chick like you before. You make it sound like another language.
It's only the Queen's English.
Well, I know she is, but you expect it from her. I mean, I don't remember ever seeing you here at the disco before. What's a nice English girl like you doing in a country like this?
Daddy brought us over here from England. He said the taxes were killing him.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them cab drivers.
Oh, dear. Why do I always get lumbered with people like you?
Lumbered? Is that a compliment?
Lumbered is an expression meaning imposed upon, put upon, you know, taken advantage of. In short, left holding the baby.
Oh, lumbered. That's a good word. I like it.
What do you do?
Oh, me? I'm a junior executive.
Oh, really?
Yes, I sell coffee and donuts to all the other executives.
Ah, really?
You know, I may not have your English education, but I can honestly say that I got where I am today on sheer ability alone. You know, it's funny that you should stop and talk to me this way. It's as though we were fated for one another. Can I tell you something?
Certainly. What?
I love you, Evie.
Oh, well, look, I'm in the most frightful hurry. You really must excuse me. Ta-ta.
Bye. Wow. She sure is high class. But she ain't no different than any other chick. I mean, except that she talks like she got a silver spoon in her mouth. No, that's wrong. She talked like she got the whole dinner service in her mouth. Give me half a chance in the south of France with some rich bitch. And I'll be dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking. Hear the silver dollars clinking. Lots of frauds, lots of drinking. I can guess what you're all thinking. Dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking. I want to be rich. Evie! There you are, Eve.
I wish that you would stop following me.
But Evie, you can't walk out on me now. I mean, you've created a monster. And besides, I'm burning with ambition.
Be that as it may, Mr. Little Chap, here comes my subway. Pardon me. My mother said I never should play with young men in the wood. If I did, she would say, naughty little girl to disobey. Please. I'm a typically English rosebud, born of typically English stock, with a typically Anglo-Saxon family tree.
I can tell.
I received my education in the typically English way at a typically English girls' academy.
I got my education on the streets.
I play typically English tennis at a typically English club with a typically English feeling for fair play. I eat typically English crumpets with my typically English tea at the end of every typically English tea.
We have black-eyed peas and pig's feet at my house.
Father is a typically English colonel. Home is a typically English county town. Mommy and I play typically English patience while the typically English rain is pouring down. In the typically English summer, we take typically English trips to a typically seaside place with Auntie Maud. And if anyone asks me how I like this typically English life, I have never been this typically English life. I have never been.
Here is a special announcement. There was an accident on a city subway late last night when a young English girl was involved in a head-on collision with a coffee-colored coffee vendor from the big city and received injuries from which her typically English family may never recover. Will anyone who saw the accident or can give any information please keep it to themselves?
When a typically English rose bud is in typically English bloom, and her typically English petals open wide, then her typically English perfume reaches many unlikely bees, and what follows is really most undignified.
My mother said I never should chase little foxes in the wood. If I did, she would say they'll only end up in the most undignified, somewhat magnified, slightly stupefied, maybe multiplied, quite unqualified, none too sanctified. Highly satisfied way. Good morning, sir. You wanted to see me, sir? Your daughter, sir? I don't know your daughter. You mean the tall lady with the blonde? That's your daughter. Well, we only went out the once, sir. I can understand, sir, where you're coming from. You don't want your daughter being seen out with just anybody, particularly not a coffee-colored coffee vendor. Yes, sir. I'll see that it won't happen again, sir. Not that it did, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. Hi. Why didn't you tell me that your old man was the head of this whole complex?
I'm going to have a baby.
My mother said I never should chase little foxes in the wood. If I did, she would say, and she was right! Is it my imagination or is it suddenly getting colder in here? behalf of my wife and me, I'd like to thank everybody for tying a card to the back of my shoe. And, sir, I know you've been looking forward to this union for several anxious months now, sir. Would you look at it this way, if you would, sir? You're not so much losing a daughter, but rather gaining a grandson. Sir? Sir? It was just a little joke, sir. Sir? Evie? People? Women. It's the story of my life. Life is a woman, an endless surprise, always opening up your heart and closing your eyes, bending your brain, showering you with sunshine, love and pain. Just like a woman, life changes each day, holds you closely to her heart, then throws you away. What can you say? Guess it's one more game we have to play. And like a woman, life can save your soul with a kiss. One gentle kiss, and all the anger, all the fear, all the pain and sadness disappear. Life, being a woman, will never give in. Takes a special kind of fool to think he can win. Who wants to win? Life is a woman. Life is a woman. And if she smiles on you, a woman is your life. One gentle kiss and all the anger, all the fear, all the pain and sadness disappear. Life, being a woman, will never give in. Takes a special kind of fool to think he can win. Who wants to win? Life is a woman. Life is a woman. And if she smiles on you, a woman is your life. Well, now for a little peace and quiet.
Darling,
Yes, dear?
I'm going to have a baby.
You just had a baby.
No, not that one. Another one.
Good morning, sir. Well, sir, I came by... Sir, your daughter is pregnant again. I mean my wife. And as you know, sir, we already have one little one, and the three of us can hardly make it as it is on the salary that I receive here. And I was wondering, sir, well, after all, it is your own flesh and blood. A promotion, sir? A promotion for me? Oh, thank you, sir. You're sending me to our head office in the deep south. Good thinking, sir. Could I ask where? Sludgeville. Oh, it sounds charming, sir. Absolutely charming. And the best of luck to you, too, sir. No, it's more like Palm Sweats.
Oh, but it is employment.
Of course it's employment, but so is the chain gang. Look, you go to the house, you stay at that house till I call you. I'm going to the factory to check it out. You go with your mother. Don't cry. Boss, and I came here to step up production. I said, hi everybody, I'm the new production boss, and I came here to step up production. Can you read lips? All right, everybody's working overtime tonight with no pay. I knew that'd get you. I was only joking. Just go back to your busy day. They call this modern enterprise. I won't last 5 minutes here. I can't stand the pace. But that's exactly what the old man wanted. He would like nothing better than to see me come crawling back to him on my hands and knees. Well, I've got news for him. Huh. I just may do that.
All right, girls' coffee break. Oh, I'm so...
Coffee break? My God, you just had lunch.
Well, that's right. Now we're going to have our coffee break.
Do you realize it's lightning workers like you that's put this country where it is today, on the crest of a slump?
Oh, you're just trying to make a mountain out of a molehill.
What did you say?
I said you're just trying to make a mountain out of a molehill.
I defy anyone to make a mountain out of this molehill.
What that nigga say? Huh?
Something about a mountain.
A mountain? Something about making a mountain out of a molehill? A mountain out of a hill? Let me tell you something, little nigga. You're crazy. Crazy? He must be out of his goddamn mind.
I can understand. You're probably saying to yourself, well, they done sent down this little northern nigga down here now, and he gonna come in here and try to make a mountain out of a molehill. Now I wonder how he gonna do that. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build me a mountain. Least, I hope I will. Gonna build a mountain. Gonna build it high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, only know I'm gonna try. Gonna build me a daydream from a little hope. Gonna push my daydream up the mountain slope. And if I build a mountain with a lot of care, I'll take my daydream up the mountain and heaven will be waiting there. That's right. Gonna build me a heaven from a little hell. Gonna build me a heaven. Darn well. If I build a mountain with a lot of care, I'll take my daydream. If I build my heaven as I will someday, and the Lord sends Gabriel to take me away. I'll leave a son in my heaven on earth with the good Lord's grace. Yeah. Build it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. and with a fine young son who can take my place. I'll leave a son in my heaven on earth with a good Lord. I said with a good Lord. Wow! Grace! Let me move my mouth then. Amen. It's a girl. It's another girl. That's great. Great, wonderful, marvelous. The old man's gonna bury me alive here, Lord, if I don't do something about this. So I better do something about it. Because if I don't do something about it, the old man's gonna bury me alive. I'll be stuck in Sludgeville the rest of my life. And I don't want to be buried alive. I don't want to be buried alive in Sludgeville. I gotta think of something. I gotta... There's going to be some changes made around here. If she can step up production, so can they. All right, now hear this. I want all that old machinery out of there, and I want the new Automaster in its place. Come on, move it! Yes, sir. Those filing cabinets are out of date. I want the new space-age computer brought in, put in by this afternoon, you hear me? Then move it! Yes, sir! Do you realize we're up against stiff competition? Yes. Well, then just don't bend 60 minutes off of their coffee break. A half an hour is long enough. Unka chicka gong gong chicka bong gong. Now that's more like it. Now, we're in business. And if I build my mountain with a lot of care, I'll take my daydream up that mountain and heaven will be waiting. Thank you, my darling. Fan. Sludgeville Amalgamated. Oh, good morning, sir. Nice to hear from you, sir. Could you hold on just a moment, sir, please? I don't want to catch pneumonia. Yes, sir. Oh, well, that's very nice of you to call, sir. I am quite proud of the Sludgeville figures. Yes, sir. Well, that's kind of you to say, sir, but I can't take all the credit. Actually, it was Evie who gave me the idea. Yes, she is quite production-minded, you know. Yes, sir. What's that, sir? You were talking the Foreign Trade Association? Yes, sir. They want to make me a delegate to where, sir? They want to send me where, sir? Moscow? Oh, that's beautiful, sir. If I can only tell you what it means. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. You see me with this phone in my hand. You know I must be talking to somebody. Damn. Now, what was you saying? I mean, what were you saying, sir? What? Oh, well, sir, it's the greatest opportunity of my entire life. Yes, Evie shall be thrilled when she hears it. Give me a break. Yes, sir. Oh, of course, I'll tell her immediately, sir. I won't wait to get home. I'll phone her. You know she's pregnant again. Again? Yes, sir. And no, that's again, sir. No, again, sir. She had that one. No, yes, this is another one, sir. Yes. I know it's hard to keep track, sir. Yes, sir. I will, sir. And again, let me thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, sir. I won't let the company down, or you, sir. Thank you. God bless your nose. Goodbye.
Daddy, what can I do for you, Daddy? Can I...
Get away from me! I'm going to Russia. I'm going to Russia. Moscow!
Over there is the Kremlin, seat of the government of the glorious Supreme Soviet. To the right, we have statue to commemorate people's glorious fight against degenerate imperialistic oppression. And this is a monument to Alexandre Petrovich, immortal tractor driver, who, with his tractor machine, single-handed ran over 176 German troops during glorious defense of municipal bars, Stalingrad. He was a good man, and a good man nowadays is hard to find. Little capitalist joke, huh? Well, now, here is your hotel. In it, we hope you will find all the decadent bourgeois comforts that you enjoy in your reactionary, warmongering capitalism. Naughty man. You were supposed to be here on business, eh?
You know, it's funny that you should stop and talk to me this way. It's as though we were fated for one another. I love you, comrade.
You are working for peace.
What? Oh, no. I'm on straight salary, actually.
Oh, well, I, too, would like to improve relations between the East and the West. You can make love to me if you want to.
What?
Oh, have I offended you?
Offended me? Of course not. Where I come from, happens to me all the time. Women can't seem to leave me alone.
No, Western women are useless. Give me a woman who can plow a straight furrow any day.
I can dig it.
Well, here now is my home. Oh, I live up 17 flights. I'm so sorry. There is no elevator.
No elevator. I've heard of the Russian steppes, but this is ridiculous. Hold it. Can we just sit down for a moment?
Oh, no. You know, a Russian lover would think nothing of running up 17 flights of stairs to be with his sweetheart.
Well, I guess you can get used to anything if you want it badly enough.
Do you like children?
Children? Yeah, they're all right, so long as it doesn't become a habit. I mean, I think every man should have a son.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to having babies. What? Oh, not by you. Would you realize what it would mean if I had a child by a Western capitalist?
Yes, he'd have East-West relations.
Oh, one day I would like to have a маленький мальчик and a маленькая девушка of my very own.
But I thought you said you wanted children.
Well, they are children.
Oh.
You see, маленькая девушка is a little girl, and маленький мальчик is a little boy.
Malyenk?
Yeah, мальчик.
Malyenki. Mylchik.
Да. Say маленький, that means a little. Then you say мальчик, that means a boy. Put them together, say маленький мальчик. That's how in Russia you say little boy.
Can I try that?
Oh, da. First say
Malyenki.
that means
A little.
then you say
Mylchik.
that means
A boy.
now both together say
Malyenki Mylchik. That's how in Russia you say little boy. I was always good with languages.
Moscow to Rostov, Rostov to Kiev. Boys you can see every day of your life. Some may be small boys, some may be tall boys. Something makes all boys the pride of some man and wife. I'd like маленький, that means a little cup. I'd like a мальчик, that means a boy. I'd like my own little маленький мальчик. That's how in Russia you say little boy.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. La da dee da, la da dee da dee. Malyenki Mylchik, though he be little, he'd be my Mylchik, he'd be my joy. Smiling that smile, little Malyenki Mylchik. I'd be so proud of my own little boy. Smiling that smile cheek, all of the while cheek, my Yankee mile cheek, how precious he'd be. He would beguile me, my Yankee mile cheek. This juvenile cheek would mean the whole world to me. I like my Yankee, that means a little. And I'd like a mile cheek, that means a boy. I'd like my own little mile Yankee mile cheek. He'd make me happy, my own little chappie, my mile Yankee mile cheek, my own little boy. Evie? It was a boy. And he was just a little chap. He was just a little chap. Stop the world. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. At least that's what they said they did. And now they have a daughter. Film at 11.
Oh dear, what can the matter be? Mommy and Daddy's not spoken since Saturday.
Home on the range. The silence is driving me mad.
I read in the paper today that the divorce rate is going up. Some people have all the luck.
There was an old woman who lived in a suburb. She had too many children.
And no son. I also read in the paper today that if the government spends another $200 billion on our space program, we can have a little white mouse on Mars by the end of the year. Now they're just trying to figure out what that little mother's gonna do once he gets up there.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen, and nobody cares.
I've been L-U-M-B-E-R-E-D, lumbered, but I'm never gonna get lumbered again.
Ask me how I like this typically English life. I am fed up to my typically English tea.
It's like home, there's no place like
When God created man, some several years ago, he looked upon his handiwork, but little did he know. An Adam with no madam was a certainty to grieve. So when the good Lord tumbled him, he lumbered him with Eve. So Adam looked at Eve, and Eve looked back at him. Why don't we let him speak, my lord, said some bright cherubim. So God gave man the power of speech that made that man a prince. Women, I regret to say, have not stopped talking since.
Very funny.
Then how come you're not laughing?
You don't know what it's been like.
I don't know what it's been like.
When you go off to work and leave me on my own to scrimp and save and work and slave and spend the day alone, you never think of calling me to ask me how I am. You always say you're busy, but you just don't give a damn. that you can't do at home. It's no good telling me that I would never understand. I bet you anything you like. It's something underhand.
My wife's voice is a symphony of love. When she speaks, I hear violins from above. My wife's voice is a melody from the sweetest nightingale throat. My wife's voice is a symphony, and I hate every bloody note. My wife's voice is a symphony of love. When she speaks, I hear violins from above. My wife's voice is a melody, the sweetest nightingale throat. My wife's voice is a symphony, everybody knows. Yep. Hi, Dad. Los Angeles, sir? Oh, yes, now I remember. If I pull off that big deal in L.A. for you, the company will make you chairman of the board. And if you become chairman of the board, that means somebody's going to have to take your place, right? Well, thank you for the consideration, sir. Oh, by the way, sir, I've been proposed for membership at Snob's Golf and Country Club, and I was wondering if you'd be good enough to second me. Oh, well, thank you, sir. It's very kind of you. I needn't tell you what it'll mean to my career if I'm accepted by Snobs. L.A., sir? No, I don't know anyone in L.A. Oh, you do? Does she? Does she? No wonder we spend so much time on the West Coast. You needn't worry, sir. I wouldn't dream of writing her down as expenses.
Attention, please. Flash American Airways, the airline that has flown more passengers at greater speed, greater expense, and greater risk than any other airline, is proud and relieved to announce the arrival of their 1 millionth passenger whose wife doesn't understand him. Remember, if you're dying to fly, fly Flash American.
Hi there, Mr. Little Chap. Welcome to All American. Oh, hey, please do sit down.
Thank you. I came to see the boss, but I can always do that later.
Well, I am the boss, and we can certainly do that later.
So, you're the boss, eh?
Oh, yeah. See, we here at All American have nothing against a woman being on top.
Well, that's a pretty nice way to do business.
Well, it seems from our preliminary negotiations that your corporation is very keen to get into bed with All American Beauty.
Yes.
Well, we were thinking of offering you a large interest in All American Uptight bras, against which we would want some preferred stock in They'll Always Be in England jockey shorts, which would then split 2 for 1, with a free issue of stock in Baghdad Beverly Hills Real Estate and Rangoon tea bags, which would then split 4 for 3. Tea for 2 and 2 for tea, me for you and you for me. Can't you see how happy we would be? Oh, dear.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I'll say one thing for you. You have a fantastic view from up here.
Right on. You can see all of L.A. from up here, you know.
How about your apartment? Can you see all of L.A. from there?
Well, you're in it.
What?
See, I live in this building. Oh, I work in the building, and, oh, gosh, my doctor, my parents, my banker, my gynecologist, my psychiatrist, they're all right here in Computer Park West. I mean, if you have to send out for it, it's not worth having, right?
So this is a new, great, all-American lifestyle, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we'll all be living like this one day. From womb to tomb, why leave the room? I mean, don't you ever go out?
Are you kidding? A girl could get raped out there.
Aha! Then you do have to go out for something. You know, it's funny that you should stop and talk to me this way. It's as though we were fated for one another. Can I tell you something?
What?
I love you, Laureen.
My mother said, don't screw around. Based on experience, I have found. If I did, she would say, you'll only be sorry on Labor Day. I'm an all-American beauty, selling all-American dreams. They're the kind Horatio Alger said come true. I'm a glittering example of democracy at work. I'm an all-American Irish-Polish Jew. I'm an all-American symbol of executive success. From stenographer to corporate lady whiz. Anybody can be president of these great United States. And to prove it, almost anybody is. Daddy couldn't utter a word of English. Still, he became the multiest millionaire. Mommy and I are proud of Daddy's porno shops. His all-American dream was founded there. There is only one thing missing from my all-American life. That's a man who may call marriage his career. He will once cook and clean for me and drive me home from work in an all-American car. La, la,
Can't you put that off for a few days?
No!
No. Susan needs me, but I'll be back.
Oh, hey, babe, that's all right. I mean, just put it down to expenses.
But I love you, Lorene. And remember, we're in negotiations.
Oh, well, contractus interruptus. I mean, that's the way the corporation crumbles, Cookie.
Don't cry. On behalf of the young couple, may I thank you all for giving your best wishes. I know it might seem a little strange, however, having this reception in the maternity ward at Cedars-Sinai.
Please, Tom.
Oh. What I'm saying is that I feel I'm not so much losing a daughter, but rather gaining a son-in-law in the diplomatic corps. Congratulations, young man.
Not darling, darling, you made a mistake. This is the groom, the man in red. He's the groom.
That's who she married?
Yes, that's who she married.
Are you sure that's who she married?
Of course I'm sure.
I thought she married the colored guy.
Oh, impossible.
You don't know who your kids are married nowadays. Hi, Dad. No, I don't need any money, Dad, but thanks all the same. As a matter of fact, I just came by to pass the time of day. You know, it seems that with both of the girls away from home now, well, who knows? It might give Evie and I a chance to spend a little more time together. No, I don't know where the time has gone to, Dad. Mind you, I can't complain. I mean, from hustling coffee to chairman of the board in 20 years, that ain't bad. And I still make a dynamite cup of coffee. Now I'm also president of the Foreign Trade Association, committee member at Snobs. They just elected me president of the golf club. I still have a 36 handicap. Now, how's that for opportunism, huh, Dad? Yes. I guess the only thing left for me now is politics. Senator, little chap. Senator, little chap.
There is one man I know who can father new relations between the East and the West. It's Comrade Little Chopovich, member of the U.S. Senate. Oh, hey, listen, if there's one man who can get us all into bed together and then split, little chap gets my vote.
They're right. They're all right. The world is in a mess. But then so was Sludgeville when I first got there, remember? I straightened that out, didn't I? There's no reason why I shouldn't straighten this out. Yeah. All right. There's gonna be some changes made around here. First of all, get rid of those old Republicans and put in some new ones. That cabinet's out of date. Get rid of it. And tell the people of America that I'm taking 1% of the annual income tax. I think 99% is enough. Just once in a lifetime. A man knows a moment, one wonderful moment, when fate takes his hand. And this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant. I soar like an eagle, as though I had wings. Oh, this is my moment, my destiny calls me. And though this may be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do great things.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? As president of the White Supremacy Marching Band and the Snobs Athletic Supporters Club, it is my dubious pleasure to introduce to you the opportunist candidate for Junior Senator, Mr. Little Chip.
That's little chap.
Whatever.
Rhubarb, Ivy League, red, white, and blue. Grovel, grovel, humble, humble. I'm a bigger snob than you.
Bravo, jolly good show.
Kiss my grits.
Brothers and sisters of the Black Friday, Zimbabwe, terrorist, arson, anarchy, and child daycare center. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a soul brother, the state's unfavorite son, Mr. Little Cat. All right.
Mumbo jumbo, rhubarb, rhubarb. Little cat is thinking big. And if you put me in the White House, it's the Black House, brothers. Dig.
Right on, man. Now you know you got it.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it.
Amigos, me gustaría que conociera a nuestro candidato para el Senado, a señor Little Hombre. Madre de Dios.
Mumbo jumbo, rhubarb, rhubarb. Chicky, 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 boom. I will give you better housing. Only 16 in your rooms.
Ladies of the Hadassah and friends of Temple Beth Meyerson, position of Vanessa Redgrave. Our speaker today, the opportunist candidate, Mr. Little Schwarza. I mean, Little Chap.
Mumbo jumbo, rhubarb, rhubarb, Michigas in the house by you. Ailey, lox and bagels. Ain't it great to be a Jew? Happy New Year! Mumbo jumbo, rhubarb, rhubarb, up your flubarb, Liberty Hall, and dear friends, if I'm elected.
Yes, yes, yes.
Rest assured, I'll you all.
Connie Chung here with the news. Today's Senate race resulted in a landslide victory for the opportunist candidate, Mr. Little Chap. Here are the voting figures. Little Chap, opportunist, 999,999 votes. Fink, isolationist, 1 vote. Fink demanded a recount. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
For once in my lifetime,
He's a jolly good fellow,
I feel like a giant. I soar like an eagle,
he's a jolly good fellow,
as though I had wings.
good fellow.
For this is my moment, my destiny's called me.
3 cheers for Senator Little Chap. Hip, hip.
And though this may be my once in a lifetime, I'm gonna do great things. Thank you. Please be seated. The speech you wrote? Good. Fellow members of Snobs, I think I can say without fear of contraception that if I can achieve for my country 1/10 of what I've achieved for my company, I shall have achieved for my country 1/10 of what I have achieved for my company. This don't make no sense. You gotta call me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Senate is now in session. Please be seated.
Thank you, Speaker Person. As Assistant Undersecretary to the Undersecretary for the Senate Subcommittee for the Advancement of Minority Groups, I would like to address the House as soon as I finish the windows.
Oh, shut up.
Furthermore, may I point out in triplicate, mumbo jumbo. As Director General, charge of the commission, looking into bribery and corruption, I would like to thank you for the bribery. Tell you how much I really enjoyed the corruption. And may I point out in duplicate, hanky panky. As the first vice president ever to have his own weekly network television series, I would simply like to say, hi there. Welcome to the Little Chap Comedy Hour. Jay Willikers, guys, we've got some great guest stars for you tonight. So we want you to hang right in with us. We'll start our show after these words from our sponsors. Please be seated, please. As the first black president of these great United States, or as some of you may say, from the woodpile to the White House in one fell swoop, I would like to point out that the responsibilities with the presidency alone are monumental. Add to that, if you will, the responsibilities I carry for being the first of my race to sit in this honored position. Then you have some idea on a day-to-day, nay, hour-to-hour basis what we have to handle in the Oval Office. Your help me. As your president. As your just help me. Help me. Stop the world. I had you going for a minute, didn't I? It's a funny thing about health, isn't it? These two brothers that I knew, opposites. One was very much into health foods, health programs to build up his body. Indeed, he really looked, man, like an Adonis, you know, Apollo, you know. Took everything that would make a man healthy. Jogged 20 miles every day of his life, rain or shine. Now, his brother Harry, on the other hand, that's all he ever did. Loved to go to parties. 6 o'clock in the morning, one morning he's leaving a party, getting ready to get into his car, and he sees his brother, the Greek god, jogging toward him. So he waves. And the Greek god recognizes Harry and waves back. And he keeps on waving and jogging and waving and jogging. He never saw the truck. And I remember saying to Harry sometimes later, over a 6-course lunch, "What do you think, Harry?" And Harry said to me, "Well, if you're going to kill yourself, why go to strangers?" Say goodnight, Gracie.
Welcome to Sunvale, a paradise on earth, where rich and famous businessmen retire to count their worth. Age versus nature, a geriatric theme. As long as you can put the bill, Sunvale welcomes you.
How nice people are, Evie. It's a pity they wait until you're almost dead before they show it. It is so peaceful and quiet here. Incidentally, I love our little walks.
What's the matter?
I was just thinking. Just thinking. Man works all of his life so that one day he'll be able to retire. And then when he finally does, the one thing he misses most is his work.
Well, it's bound to take you a little time to unwind.
My dear, sweet Evie. How could someone nice like you, Evie, ever fall in love with someone like me?
Well, maybe Mr. Freud could tell you that.
I like your new hairstyle, Evie.
Well, I've been wearing my hair this way for 35 years.
Well, in that case, I still like it. Has it been that long? 35 years. I don't know how you put up with me all that time, my dear.
Oh, I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment.
You must be. And if we could live twice, I'd make life paradise for someone really nice like you. How could someone nice like you, Evie, fall in love with one like me? When I think of all the men you could have loved, the men you should have loved, who would have loved you, you're worth so much more than me, Evie. Believe you me, Evie. You know that's true. And if we could live twice, I'd make life paradise for someone really nice like you.
You ask how could someone nice like me have to fall in love with you? And you mention all the men I could have loved, the men I should have loved, who would have loved me. Maybe Mr. Freud could tell you why I love you till I die, the way I do. But who needs Freud's advice? I'm sure it works with mice, but not with someone nice like you. And if we could live twice, I'd make life paradise for someone really nice.
Like you.
Evie,
Forgive me. Evie. Oh my God. My dear, sweet
Evie.
What kind of fool am I who never fell in love? It seems that I'm the only one that I have been thinking of. What kind of man is this? An empty shell, a lonely cell in which an empty heart must dwell. What kind of clown am I? What do I know of life? Why can't I cast away the mask of play and live my life? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. Evie? Evie? Maybe I wasn't cut out to be a husband or a father. Come to think of it, I didn't exactly stop the world as a human being either. What kind of lips are these that lie with every kiss, that whispered empty words of love, that left me alone like this? What kind of eyes are these that could not see what could be seen by everybody else but me? What kind of cloud am I? What do I know of life? Why can't I cast away the mask of flame and live my life? Why can't I fall in love till and maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. No, wait. Not him. Please. No, stop. Take me instead. I'm sure the devil will be glad to see me. You see, that's my grandson. And he's such a nice little chap. Come on.